still waiting for the green light, but here is so you can see the same location. We were there before. Liza wants to go because it's green. So if you are ever in this part of the world and you're visiting Slovenia and Ljubljana specifically, this is Sangriva, and you want to, let's say, taste the Slovenian food, go here. Slovenian house Figovec. Slovenska hiša Figovec. So this is, I highly recommend. It basically, as you can see, they also have some very nice photos displayed. Cafe Europe, so this is that. So this was Europe, so this... Piva, pridna si. So where there are now Turkish Airlines represent offices, it used to be a very famous coffee shop. Cafe Europe. She won streets because she was a good girl and she was walking and peeing and everything. So yeah, Figovec, it has quite a long tradition of being restaurant, but for several years, in the last, I think, 20 years, they were not serving. So the original Figovec went out of business, and then some other restaurants came in, and one of them that I remember was Indian Curry House. And several years back, the Slovenska hiša, Slovenian house, came into. They have two locations here in the city center, but this is much bigger. And yeah, they have basically, they offer Slovenian, Slovenian dishes, but a little bit modernized. So we are now on Gosposvetska road. It's quite a short road now from that intersection to that. As you can see, a lot of commercial space, but some are closed down. But this has happened even before, for this bar, even before the COVID. And here is the local Protestant, Lutheran church, and here you have also inscription. So in German, Slovene, and English. So yeah. Lizzie, pridi some. So here you have Evangeličanska Lutheranska Cerkev Primoža Truparja and Evangelical Church. So yeah, it's the only, let's say, proper Protestant church, because there are several Protestant religious communities in Ljubljana, but they only have, they are working in non-church regular buildings. And this is Hotel Lev, Hotel Lion, and this is another construction site. Yeah, they finally started to work. So this is Colisée complex. So when I was kid, the old building from the 18th, 19th century was still here. Liza wants some more trees. And they demolished the old building when I was kid, when I was in elementary school. But then for several years nothing happened, you know. And now they are, as you can see, one building is already constructed. And kaj si posedla? Ja, pridi greva, no? This is how she demands more treats. Because I'm doing all this walking, I'm not getting rewarded. So yeah. But the time is 6:37. Yeah. Before we came home it will be 7:30. I can already see it. Because this one doesn't move. So a couple of years ago they planted all these trees. You can see all also in the middle road, in the medium. So yeah. Lizzie, zdaj pa že nekaj, no. I cannot give her treats and also film at the same time. Oh, this is the latest media house here in Slovenia. They opened yesterday. Well, opened. They started to work officially yesterday. They went Lizzie, Tuki, post office, driving where you're not supposed to drive. And here you have an outdoor public swimming pool, Illyria. On the other side you have a railway health center. It was built at first for the employees and their family of the railways, but now is just ordinary public health center, which still has the old name. But here they also have more specialized doctors here. Okay, you have I went for examination regarding my throat, ear and mouth when I have problems. So yeah, basically after a couple of months they realized that I have sinuses, blocked sinuses, infected sinuses. They weren't blocked, just infected. So yeah, and that building, so the red one and the, let's say, blue one, it's Pivovarna Union, so Union Brewery, the largest brewery here. It used to be the most important brewery in also Slovenia. So it's established in 1864. And here, this building, well, you can see only one building. There are a cluster of buildings here. It's basically so-called the student campus, which it has a different meaning than you usually hear, in America. So you are expecting, cluster of buildings grouped together where the students are, there are schools and dormitories and so forth. This is not the case here. So here student campus is only basically seat of the student organization of Ljubljana, of University of Ljubljana. And here they held events and so forth. So yeah, and on the left we already have Tivoli, but we will not go in it, we will just pass it. But yeah, okay, I will stop at this point and I will resume, well, let's say on the next intersection.